Hey everyone, welcome back to Howtechs. Today we're going to show you how to do a master reset on a beautiful deep purple iPhone 14 Pro. This is hot off the presses, just came out last week and we're already ready to reset it. So let's get into it. So you want to look for the settings menu, which is this concentric gears icon here. It might be in a different location, but look for that icon. And you want to go down to general, which is in the, I guess it's the third section down. Also a gear, and you want to go all the way to the bottom, and second from the bottom is transfer or reset phone. So this is basically if you want to transfer all the information on this phone to a new iPhone if you're upgrading, or if you want to basically just reboot this one, like if you're selling it or whatever. So okay, click on this guy, and so now here's the information about transferring to a new phone. So if you're interested in that, you can check that out. But for this video, we're going to talk about resetting and erasing all content and settings. So let me clarify the difference here. So resetting actually has a bunch of different options, and this is not wiping the phone. This is not a factory master reset. This is actually resetting very specific things. So from the most specific to the most general, let's start at the bottom. So this is just resetting the location and privacy data. This is just resetting the home screen layout, just resetting the keyboard dictionary, and then the bigger things, resetting all the network settings, which means forgetting all your Wi-Fi passwords and any APN settings or anything specific you've set, and then reset all settings. So this one is effectively like returning the phone settings to the factory default, just when you boot it up for the first time. But what it doesn't do is it doesn't erase any of your data. So it doesn't erase your iTunes music, it doesn't erase your photos, it doesn't erase the apps you've installed. It just resets all the settings back to the defaults. So if you want to do a factory master reset, actually you don't want to do reset, you want to do erase all contents and settings. So this is the one that will erase everything that's on the phone, your apps and your data, and it will return it then to the reset software situation. So it actually does both. And the problem with this one is this one's irreversible, of course. So it says erasing this will remove all your personal data, and the phone can safely be traded in or given away. So obviously if you're going to sell this or give it to someone, you don't want them to go through all your old photos. You don't want them to be able to access your Apple ID, for example. You want to do this one. And so then you want to continue, and then it gives you a chance to confirm your identity so that basically someone doesn't do it to you maliciously. And then it says, are you sure you want to erase all media content and settings? This cannot be undone. So are you sure? Yes, you are. And then boom, it goes through the next, say, 5 minutes. So in this case, there's no photos. Really, it's like 3 photos on here. So this part shouldn't take too long just to erase it. And then comes the longer one, which could take another 3 or 4 minutes, which is to basically reboot it as a reset device. So I'm going to let it run and fast forward, and then jump back at the end when it's finally finished. Okay, and here we are. Konnichiwa. So that's doing a master reset on an Apple 14 Pro. Check out our videos for this and many other phones here on Howtechs. Bye. So we want to find the settings icon. It's this concentric gear. It might not be in this position, but basically just look for this picture, click on it, and now you want to go to General, and then you want to go all the way down to the bottom, and you can either shut down or transfer or reset the phone, which is what we want to do. So if you want to transfer to a new phone and dump this phone, follow this stuff, but what we're going to do is the reset. So you can actually either just do a reset, and this is actually like reset the settings, like just reset the iOS and the defaults, reset the network settings, reset the keyboard dictionary, reset the home screen layout. So these are all kind of like minor things. This one's actually kind of a big deal. Reset location and privacy, or actually erase everything. So this is all of your content as well as all of the settings on the phone. So yeah, and it tells you actually like how much apps and data you have on there. So in this case, this phone is brand new. I only have a few photos in here. Let's see if they show up once we reset. So just we want to erase the phone, and it says, are you sure this is going to erase all your media content and settings? This cannot be undone. Yes, I'm sure. And that's basically it. So now you just have to wait. And the this part doesn't take too long. Then it just has to reboot the phone, which I think takes longer because it's resetting the software at that point. Okay, and here we are. So it's basically just the same as if you just opened the box for the first time. And yeah, so you have to go through the whole, set your country, set your language, etc. So this is actually a Japan phone, which is why Japanese is up at the top. It also has a physical SIM. If you're interested, check out my video about that. So anyway, that's it for today. If you guys have any questions or comments, check out our other iPhone 14 videos. We also have iPhone 14 Pro and many other phones here on Howtechs. Bye. Everyone, welcome back to Howtechs. Today we have a hot off the presses iPhone 13 Pro Max dual physical SIM Hong Kong version. And today I'm going to show you how to insert and remove